Yes, people. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live. Earlier than usual because we got a Big Six quiz later on at 9 p.m. But we thought, you know what, man? Let's talk, man. With my brother Flawless in the building. Flawless, what are you telling me, dog?
I'm all good, man. I'm all good. First and foremost, big up for having me on the channel. Appreciate it as always, each and every week, Saeed. How are you doing, though? You good?
You know what? I'm doing good, you know, man. You know what I'm saying?
Looking fresh, man. You shining over there, man.
Yeah, we shining, man. You got the sunshine today. You know, man, got a melanin today. You know what I'm saying? But
you know what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. I'm in a good mood, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not letting anything to do with Man United put me down or anything like that in general. Season's over. Like someone said to me today, I was in Sainsbury's. They're like, yo, man, no more Man United stress. Yeah, man. This is pre-season, man. We're chilling, man. You know what I mean? Nothing can stress me out. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm all good. Can't complain. And yeah, man, ready to talk ball. You know what I mean? Ready to talk some transfers, man. You know what I mean? It's been, I wouldn't say it's been busy, but we got one over the line, and that is Cunha. You know what I mean? That's one over the line, man. What's your thoughts? Because I did a live before, but Cunha, you happy with that? You think that's a good quality signing?
Yeah, Cunha's an excellent signing. Cunha's an excellent signing. I don't see any downside to the Cunha signing. You look at it from a player perspective.
Yeah,
he has the physical attributes first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? The acceleration, the pace, the strength, lovely agility, lovely balance. Technically very good as well. Technically very, very, very good. Right foot, left foot, can carry can drive with the ball, off the ball, good as well. Like I said, technically very sound. Great first touch as well, and he also has the mentality, I think, to succeed here. I don't think that he's going to be overwhelmed by being at Manchester United. I think he'll embrace it. I think he has that type of shithousery. He has that air of confidence, that little bit of arrogance needed to be successful here. That's why I look at it with Cunha. And also on top of those two things, I think it's a great price. I think 62.5 million for a player who does he not improve? That's why I'm not hearing anyone trying to tell
slander.
Me that slander this transfer whatsoever, from the team top of the league, from Liverpool winning the league all the way down to us in 15th. Who does he not go and improve, whether it's as a left winger, whether it's as a 10, or whether it's as a 9? And yes, we know in all those positions, in all those other teams, they're not necessarily the best, but he improves anybody. So I look at it, and not only about the price that I mentioned, 62.5 million, I think is phenomenal business as well. He's also been in the Prem. You don't have to worry about him adapting to the league. And on top of that, which people overlook, you don't have to worry about him adapting to a new country. You don't have to worry about like how his family is going to settle in. It's like you're up the road. You're in Wolverhampton. So you coming down the road. So that's how I look at it. I think it's very, very good business, and hopefully we continue. But I think it's a very, very good start.
It's a good start. That's a key word, isn't it? It's not like, you know, we're back or
none of that.
Magically. You know what I'm saying, bro? We're not back. We're not going anywhere. Like, I haven't got my flag out, Flawless. No flag, no shades. You know what I mean? It feels different though. I'm locked in, you know, bro. I'm locked in, man. I ain't on no Ineos bandwagon. I'm Ineos fraud watch. I'm Ineos get the hell out of there. You feel me? Like, bro, man ain't like one player ain't gonna solve nothing, bro. It's like a drop in the ocean. You know, you put water in the ocean, what's gonna change? You know what I mean? Like, bro, you get what I'm trying to say, though?
You put water in the ocean.
Bro, you put water in the ocean, nothing's going to change, is it?
Nothing's going to.
That is brilliant. Water in the ocean, and ain't nothing going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? Like, for me, it's a big project, and I feel like everyone's kind of almost panicking. Everyone's almost like I would say the feeling for me is that I'm very, very cautious to what to expect, but I feel like if they don't deliver, then it's gonna be war, man. It's gonna be a madness right now, because if they don't now, I feel like we always say every year is the biggest rebuild, but I feel like this one's the biggest because of the amount of players we've got to deal with. You feel me?
Yeah, and we've never had this many players linked with moves away. We've never done rebuild. Like people have said, "Oh, you've sold players before," but never has this many big players and this many main players who are starting games leaving. Potentially our number 8, our number 9, and number 10 could all leave the football club.
Yes.
That's never happened before. And obviously, it's beyond squad numbers, but I'm just pointing that out. That our number 9 and number 10 could all leave the football club. Never mind all other players as well. We've already let 3 go. Lindelof left, Eriksen left, Johnny Evans left as well. So not only have those 3 gone, you also cleared like 335k on the wage bill as well. So like you said, shades on. You don't need to pull the flag out yet because it's all about a great start. And I think for the first time, general consensus probably within the fan base are all aware of where we're at and not to get too hyped or where to know it and get too giddy. Yeah, don't get too giddy and just be like, okay, let's see. But it's a great, like I say, very, very good start. And that's one thing, as much as I'm critical of Ineos, I know you're not a fan of him, you just mentioned it there. The one thing I actually think they have gotten right is recruitment. That's the one area that I look at and I go, yeah, like in the last summer, minus Agate, I look at all the players we brought in and value. Like so many times you've spoken about Manchester United getting ripped off in the transfer market. I think every player we signed, bar Agate, has either paid their worth or has earned their value or more.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like I look at, for instance, Maz, 12 million. Has he been 12 million or worth more than 12 million? Yes, I look at Delit, I look at Euro. Dog, you even though people are criticizing him, I go, 25 million. Yes, you're probably about that. That's what you perform to that level, and hopefully we continue in this vein. But for me, it's about getting players out.
Yeah, we're gonna speak on that. Big up to Shaw Barrow, by the way, showing love, man. You get me? That's real love. Tommy's in the chat for Shaw Barrow. You get me? Appreciate that. Always love, man. Abdazi says Cunha to United is fine, but it's pointless if broke billionaires stay asleep. Sell Bruno, tear it down, act like a real club. Enough noise, show ambition and real plan. Hit the likes and subscribe. We got a slight little update from Fabrizio around Bruno Fernandes. His Bruno Fernandes agents back in Europe, ready to have contacts with Manchester United. Al Hilal see Bruno as a perfect player for their project. They are ready to do anything.
Oi. Check Al Hilal going all out for Bruno.
Al Hilal, man. They won this. This is their superstar signing, bro, of the summer. Yeah. They've got to lost Neymar. They've lost their manager. You know what I mean, bro? They've lost a title as well to Al Ittihad.
I didn't know
Al Ittihad have won the league. Okay. So like this is almost like how can we regain our title? What can we do? And listen, people might not see Bruno Fernandes superstar, but in other eyes, you know what I mean? We have to look at other people.
Don't get misunderstood. Even though I don't rate, is he a high-profile player? Yes.
He is. That's why he is a high-profile player.
He's a very high-profile player. He's one of the most recognizable players in the sport. He'll sell merch. He'll sell shirts, etc., etc. That's why this deal makes sense for everyone. I don't understand what the delay is. In regards to Manchester United,
because apparently he's still his family and everything like that. Because you got to remember, like, even though for me, like, you know what I mean, like Saudi Arabia, it's a big move culturally, you know what I mean, like new school, new environment. I hear it, like to go from Europe to Saudi Arabia, the whole family have to agree to that. He's got a couple of kids. Yeah,
but are they like young? Are they like
I would say so. Like they're like, I reckon they're probably like 10 younger. Like 10 younger.
They're
not like above 10 and that. It's a lifestyle change, isn't it? Like his wife might want to go there, innit? His wife not want to be there. You feel me? Like it's a whole lifestyle change. You feel me? Like culturally, religious wise, you know what I mean? There's certain things you can't do in Saudi Arabia like you would do in Europe. So it's like you have to. But then you know what I mean? When you see that money though, that money, hey, you gonna sleep. You gonna listen.
There we go, man. That's what you gotta tell. That's what you gotta tell the wife. As let's say hypothetically, it is his wife that has an issue with it. Not saying she does or she doesn't, but let's say hypothetically, his wife has an issue with it. I have to be like, this is generational money. This not only sets up our family, this sets up our kids, our grandkids, our great grandkids, our great great grandkids, and our great 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 grandkids. Like this lets the Fernandezes are cool for yonks. This is generational wealth that I could potentially be receiving. Sometimes you have to just take the hit. Like I don't understand it. Like it makes sense for him in regards to what I just said, the generational wealth, first and foremost. Secondly, it makes sense for Manchester United because we get big money, which is needed to, and also Al Hilal get a high profile player. All parties involved win. All three parties involved. But unfortunately, I think he'll actually stay. I think he'll end up staying.
That's what I'm. You know what it is? My mindset is he's staying. I'm not like getting too excited, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm not like I'm not almost like saying that he's gone or he's going and he's, you know what I mean? Because I feel like for me, it's like we've seen this before. We've seen this story before. Like
Yes.
he's been like
he's been linked to these. Like just last year, he was linked to
Saudi. He was linked to it. The only thing that I would say that this year is because there's no Europe, bro. There's nothing, bro. And then also he's looking at the manager. Does he really rate the manager? Does he really rate what he's doing? Now, real talk though, does he think that Man United are going to get Champions League football the next year or two? Yeah, I mean, is it a case of, yo, man, I'm 31 in August. Yeah, cool. I might still want to play at the highest level. But when have really Real Madrid coming for him? When have these top teams ever coming for Bruno Fernandes? You know, if he was that good, you know what I mean? He'd be going to the top elite clubs.
Hey, you said
what I mean, bro?
I hear you. Trust me, because that's all we've been hearing. I'm not really gonna get bought by Leverkusen. I'm not gonna really get bought by Bayern Munich. You know these top clubs. I'm not gonna get bought by these Real Madrids and not. So you know what? Let me take the money, man. We just watched.
I don't blame it, by the way.
Did you see the PSG midfield?
My God!
That's their central midfielders of quality. That's the highest level of the sport in that role, people. Yeah, that right there. Those three. That is the level. He's nowhere near that. And that's not even a diss to him or heavy criticism, because there's very few midfielders in the world, or in Europe, I should say, that are close to that. But yeah, take the money, keep it stepping. We can reinvest. I'm all for it.
Yeah. This one here, they're not meant to come in for Vinny because Vinny's untouchable. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
Real Madrid. All right, put it this way, people. If Vinicius Jr. left Real Madrid right now, let's say he came up for sale this summer, he's not ending up in Saudi. He's going to another top European club. He's going to another top, pick whoever it is. Like he's going somewhere in England or Italy or Germany or France. Like he's not going Saudi. That's what I'm saying.
Saudi, bro. He ain't going Saudi.
This is Junior's.
You know what I mean, bro? Let's be honest with you. He'll probably go like a PSG.
Yeah, he'll go somewhere like that. He'll go somewhere like that. Yeah. One of the English teams will probably take him.
Yeah. You know what? Again, it just shows you they lost their superstar Bruno Fernandes, and look at it now, bro. They mashed up work, bro. Like it's.
Oh, you're talking about PSG losing?
PSG, yeah, they lost Bruno Fernandes, and for me, I don't think it's the same situation as United because United don't have the quality PSG do. But it's almost like the kind of almost like the ideology, the principle of
yes, that you can lose your quote unquote. Let's say hypothetically for this conversation we're having, he's our best player. You can lose your best player and get better because you bring in players who are better for the team. Because if you just put we all know how system-based football is. Put the 11 best players in Europe in a team, it's not going to work.
Yes.
But just take the 11 best players, whoever you are, 1 to 11, and rate them. Or say goalkeeper and then the outfield 10. It's not going to work if you just take the best players overall.
Yes,
it's about balances, teamwork, all of these things, and that's where it comes. So it comes from. Like, so I understand what you're saying is like, we can get better after Bruno.
But the thing is with the fan base though, we've got this. I feel like we've got this idea that United won't be better. We won't be better. I feel like at United it's like the fan base are thinking, if we don't have Bruno Fernandes, who's going to score the goals? Who's going to provide the assist? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? A lot of the fan base, bro, the amount of people that have been worried and like, I get it. It's your favorite player and he's done a lot for the club. I get it. But bro, like United have had better players move on. United needs to also have a plan post Bruno. We need to have a plan post Rashford, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Like post Casemiro, post Garnacho, post Højlund. Well, post Højlund is nothing. You know, because nothing happened. Do you know what I mean?
But the thing is, I say that jokingly, but people will still back him. I've seen people say, give him another year. He's young. And it's like, what more evidence do you need? Like,
Højlund, give more time.
Yeah. Højlund.
Oh my God.
I know, I've not got the chat right now. I know there's someone in your chat right now who's like, you know what, give Højlund another year. I know it. 110%. And if you type it in on socials, there's someone out there that's going, hey, you know what? Give Højlund another chance. And I know that's got retweets, and it's got likes, and it's got replies, and it's got quote tweets. What are we doing, man? Like, for real.
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
There's no life after him. Like, we're supposed to have Bruno till he's 50. Is that what we're supposed
you know what
to
it
do?
is, bro? We
tried it, man. It failed with him. Was it all his fault? No.
We're not saying that. No,
misunderstood.
100%.
But we failed with him. We've had our 3 ever worst Premier League finishes with him. It's over. It's a wrap. It's not going to work here. Maybe he goes Saudi and is successful. Yeah. He comes back to Europe and it works. Elsewhere, we see McTominay leave and go and it worked in Italy. Guess what? Great for McTominay. It doesn't work here.
Doesn't work here. Okay. Simple as that. Like, it doesn't work here, bro.
It don't work here. It's different. It's different. It's horses for courses. That's what it is. We've seen this happen countless times where a player's not worked somewhere, gone elsewhere, and does the business. Vitinha, who most people right now would say is the best midfielder in Europe, was at Wolves.
Bro, he was at Wolves, you know, and he was at Old Trafford as well. He came in and he wasn't great. Him, Trincao, all them man, they didn't do well.
No, he was at, and nobody thought anything. Now he's got PSG, and we all go, yeah, you're one of the best midfielders in Europe.
Yeah, one of the best midfielders in the world.
Yeah, we'd all take him in our side right now. Everyone would go. Easy. But he was at Wolves just 2 seasons ago. So it's like, yo, that's how these things work. But again, people act like, yo, you can't get no better, man. Like, work for us, man. So the only way is up.
Bro, big up to Charles, by the way, man. Big up to you for joining us, man.
Big up, man. You know Sorry, I'm late, guys, but I'm here.
No, it's all blessed, man. Come on, bro.
Come on, big up.
It's all blessed. I think once, you know what it is, though? Because United haven't shown we can do a rebuild, and United haven't shown we can move on in the correct manner. Because remember when we lost Ronaldo? We bloody got. It was Valencia did a decent job. I thought it was a cult hero, Valencia. We got Michael Owen with it. You know what I mean? We don't really replace players. We haven't replaced Carrick. We haven't replaced Scholes. We haven't replaced Rooney. We haven't replaced like our so-called good players. But then again, were you ever going to replace them players? Because they were generational. Some of them were just you couldn't replace them.
They were top class, world class generational players. So yeah, it's just been a downward spiral since then. That's where the problem lies, is just our bad decision making. But just because the decision making was bad after them doesn't mean it wasn't right to get rid of certain players. Like, absolutely. Scholes retired. We're supposed to still have him here. Like, people get that misunderstood. You can get rid of a player and the replacement isn't good enough. That doesn't mean you shouldn't have got rid of said player. It just means the replacement's awful. People do that with Onana all the time.
Yeah, bro. That's nuts, bro. Like De Gea was. Come on, man. You know what De Gea
is a big example. Yeah, you're right.
Getting rid of De Gea was the correct move. However, where our problem lies was signing Onana. So you go get another goalkeeper. And then guess what? That goalkeeper may be worse than Onana or maybe just as bad. And then people might say, what are people going to say? Oh, we shouldn't have got rid of Onana. No, you keep it stepping until you find the correct. The next goalkeeper might be it. He might be the guy that's here for 10 years, whoever it is.
The same thing with managers, isn't it? It's modern football. Like, if you
or
you get a player in it, you see it at all the big clubs, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Until United fans realize we are a big club and start acting accordingly, just like McTominay. McTominay is excelling. That doesn't mean we should have kept him. We're happy for him, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like all these players excel outside United, but they couldn't handle it when they was here. Doesn't mean we shouldn't have got rid of them.
Facts. 100%, bro. Big up Max, and let's be honest, PSG made a lot of mistakes before getting to this team. We need to give Ineos time. Look at how much money PSG wasted chasing stars. Listen, they did. But what I will say is they made a big decisions. And you know what? Luis Enrique was like, you know what, Mbappe, you go then. See you later. Like, you know what I mean, bro? They moved on and they bought younger players that fit the profile. They made a team that is so cohesive and so fluid in what they're doing, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I remember, I don't know if you see the video of Vitinha, the way he's explaining the way they play and that, and I was like, wow, man. Like,
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, the way they're playing that, I couldn't ever see Man United playing that way, bro. But you still have to go and get played. You still have to want to try to do that. And this is where you got to go now. You have to try to get to that level, bro. It may take us 3 years. It may take us 5 years. But you're not gonna know until you make big decisions. And Man United have got to make them big decisions, bro. They have to. If they don't, then we're just going to be here just pandering to whatever the fans want, man. It's about time that we're not qualified, like Musa says. We're not. We shouldn't be saying, oh, yeah, we want this. Like, the recruitment should say, you know what? Campos came in and said, yo, this is what I'm doing. You're getting on board with it. That's a Khalifa. If you're bringing me in, I'm bringing these young players. I'm bringing them in. We're changing it. We're
clear and decisive, whatever the plan is.
Yeah.
right, we're doing this. This is the profile of player we are going for in each area, and then they go from there type of thing.
Yeah.
But it seems they do, like I said, as much as I don't like Ineos, it seems they have an idea with that. The problem is all their other decisions. That's where the problem lies. Everything else has been so bad surrounding that. It's just overdone it. It's just overshadowed it is the problem. So if they can get the rest of the stuff right and be a bit more decisive, like we've watched their managerial decisions. Shocking. But
sorry to interrupt you, Flores. Just on what you were saying, it's so important. It's just what I'm saying. Like people been like, Cunha can play for any manager. Doesn't matter, any system. Do you know what I'm saying? So United need to do the same thing, regardless. I know we got Amrin here, but you buy for the club. If you buy for the club, it doesn't matter which manager comes in. They need to be able to work. I don't want to see us in a situation again. These are not his players. Nah, bro. I don't want to hear that. Do you know what I'm saying? Buy the right profiles for the club. And then it don't matter what players they are because it's Man United. That's the Ineos ethos type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. 100%. Big up Abdaz. He said Ineos are frauds. Too scared to sell Bruno. Glazer and Ineos broke billionaires with no vision. Get out of the club. Hit the likes and subscribe. Yeah, hit the like button, people. 1.3K in the building. Let's get to 500 likes ASAP, people, man. Let's get there. Yeah, I think we're on right now 281, so we're not far off that 500 likes mark. But like I said to you, the title of the video was United are looking at plan B options. There was some rumors where United, if they don't get Bryan Mbeumo, which now Fabrizio saying that Arsenal are now interested in him. I think Newcastle obviously are involved. Man United are involved. There's several clubs involved for Bryan Mbeumo. Do Man United persist with that and say, right, we're going there? Or do we go and get and see what the plan B options are saying? And is Tyler Dibling ready right now for Man United? Is he ready for this team, bro? He's going to cost you in the region of around 40 to 50 million. Is what they're saying. I don't believe he's anywhere near that. I think he's probably around 25 to 30. You know what I mean? But what are you, man, saying, man? Exactly. I don't even know why they want him. Ain't they got Saka on the right-hand side? But I guess now Saka's getting injured a lot, though, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's getting a lot of hamstring, a lot of little muscles injuries. So
he can't do central, so then maybe they're looking at him playing central. It could be that too. Even though that's not his best position, maybe it's like, all right, you could line him up and he's capable, I suppose, of, even though he drifts everywhere, I suppose he's capable of playing central. It's not ideal, but that's Arsenal for you. Yeah. With
Dibling, it's like it is a signing that you make along with the signings that you have, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you, Flawless? You make that signing when you've got other signings in place. Like you got Mbeumo, you say, right, he's the future now to the Mbeumo. Like he's there, he's at United, he's 18, 19. But you're there, you're going to be learning off the other players, you're going to be there. I get it, it might not be great for his development, but bro, like, you can't be offering Dibling starting positions already.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's you mentioned it, the price point. That's what I would look at it. Anything I think north of 50 million is crazy. And I rate Dibling. I think Dibling's a good player. I think he's a good player. I think he could become a very good player if he's 40 million, but you said it, plan B. So if we don't get Mbeumo, I don't mind Dibling, you know what I'm saying, as the plan B option. If we were to miss out on Mbeumo, which I would be very disappointed about, because I think he'd be quality in particular alongside Cunha. I'd love to see him join the club as well. But if it is a Dibling, I don't really have an issue with that. Does he improve us? Yes. Does he, like I mentioned about playing different roles? We've seen him play right wing, but I think that right-sided 10 fits him perfectly with the left foot, lovely balance as well. And I think he'd be a great foil for others. Like I would not be mad at the signing. As a plan B, I think he's a good option. Would I prefer a Semenyo? Yes, but Semenyo's probably more, 20, 30 million more.
What's Semenyo going to cost us?
They reports were saying 60, 70 million, which I think is ridiculous for Semenyo. And I rate Semenyo. I rate
him as well. I like
it. But that's outrageous. But yeah, with Dibling, for me, where I would be stuck on it is price point. If you get him for 40 to anything 50 million or below, I look at it and I go, yeah, as a plan B.
Yeah.
As the plan. When I say the plan B, I'm talking about he wasn't our first option to go and get. And if he's starting games, cool. Does he improve us? Yes. He's a good player from what I've seen. So I'd be for it. But price point is key for me.
So what I'd say on that though, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be a bit disappointed, not because Dibling in the talent, but I feel like with the likes of Mbeumo, you're getting what he's got 20 goals last season and 8 assists. Dibling's gonna get you nowhere near that. And I feel like that's a huge drop-off in terms of, I know Dibling for the future is probably he might get you those numbers, but all I can go off is what I'm seeing right now. United need players that are gonna come in right now. and make a huge impact. Dibling, can Dibling do that at the stage he's at in? Is he better than what you have? Yes, but I think we need a bit more than that, in my opinion. I don't know, bro. And Mbeumo's here for me than Dibling. You get what I'm saying?
I get fully what you're saying. That's why one's plan A and one's plan B.
Yeah, but that's what we get a better plan B. Just because I feel like Dibling that rotation rather than starting.
I hear you. Semenyo would probably be that, but then the price. Semenyo would probably be that. Because Semenyo I look at as someone who's very similar to Mbeumo, but just not as good. So
not as good, yeah.
I prefer someone who, that's why I mentioned with Mbeumo.
More of a killer.
Him linking up with Cunha, because we see what Mbeumo's done with Visa. And I think Cunha is very similar to Visa, but a better version of that. So I think we get a better version of Mbeumo. Scored 20 goals this season, which is incredible. I say as a plan B option, but this is why they need to go get Mbeumo. Go get that deal done. But with Dibling, I would not be... man. Yeah, with Dibling, I wouldn't be unhappy about it. I'd just be like, okay, price.
I think anything below, like for me, that would have been tricky, man. People are saying Ben Jacobs bomber. Is it really a bomber though?
What's the bomber?
It says here, Al Hilal now believe an agreement with Bruno Fernandes is close after a week of positive meetings. Bruno Fernandes is currently deliberating with his family. A key factor whether Bruno Fernandes agrees will be if the move is also right for his family. It'll be more than just a football decision. We were just talking about that just right now. Hilal want a final say by Friday. No formal approach or bid yet to Manchester United, but Hilal's belief is a sale will be sanctioned if Bruno Fernandes asks to leave. Man United still insist they don't want to sell their captain. There you go. So it comes from the player. I did say that, like you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not really. How can it be close though if the player's not agreed to it though? Like, you know what I mean? Or have they got the feeling that
they believe an agreement is close because of they saying they're getting positive signs. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So it's all down, which I did say though, it's all down to Bruno Fernandes, really. It's down to him whether he wants to go or not.
We should be pushing for it, man. Why are we trying to hold on to him?
Bro, because you know what it is? Because we still in our and Bruno and the manager's eyes, right? I need a savior.
The manager's trying to hold on to him. Look at what these players just put you through. This
season, these are kind of last call superstars as well, like last kind of like maybe big name. Because if we lose this player, who's gonna go on the tour next year?
Cool.
Who's gonna be on the tour this year?
That's all well and good. That's all well and good. If I'm the manager, why am I holding on to a player or players that have me in the predicament I'm in? I have been stressed. There's been reports of me crying in the changing room, reports saying I wanted to resign. You've got me smashing TVs. You got me creasing my crepes on the sideline, pulling my hair out. Why? All the stress these men caused you, all the poor performances that have got you doing so many interviews where you have to defend this lot and you want to hold on to these performances. Why?
Yeah, exactly.
These men have won you 6 Premier League games. And it's not just him, and this is insert name here. I don't get the attachment and why he wants to, I want to keep him. What do you see that makes you want to keep him like that?
It's just
anything from any of these.
Oh, I keep saying this. The brother's 31 in September. You get £100 million, bro. Like, what are we doing here? I don't understand it. We're 15th, guys. We've sold Ronaldo. Rooney's gone. We've got players, bro. I can name Stam. I can keep going. Why is there such an attachment? I get it because we're in the garden. He's our only thing that shining light. I get it, but bro, you got to see bigger picture. What we just put up in that final against Spurs, fire sale. Bruno was there, bro. He was there. He was one of our most experienced players. We lost to a Tottenham midfield without Bergvall, without Kulu, without Maddison. I don't care, bro. These men got to get it done. I don't care. Final straw. Load me, mama, 100 million ASAP. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand it.
I don't get why we're not pushing for it. All this is in his hands. Why are we? And when I say we people, I'm not talking about the fans.
You know what? I actually understand the club. We would never push a player like Bruno Fernandes out the door, though.
And that in there lies the problem.
But the thing is, we've never been a club to push out a player. When was the thing we pushed out a player?
No, when I say push out a player, like, why are we? Because we've never been in this predicament before.
Yes.
Why? Yes. How does we are in a rebuild and they're offering you out? Let's say it's 100 million, 110 million, 120 million. You can go get 2-3 players for that in that area alongside
lottery.
Do the rebuild. If we're gonna do the rebuild, we've never pushed a player out because we've never been in this predicament. We are 50.
Yeah, never been in a predicament.
Why do you get a say?
Yeah.
We have had our worst ever season. This season has been horrendous. It's been horrific. Why do you get a say? Why are you not looking to push them out? I don't get how he's not only him, he's vastly underperformed. The team has vastly underperformed, but yet there's still this attachment of keeping players. Why? Please explain that. This wouldn't happen anywhere else where a team performs diabolical all season. We've been horrific. That's universal. We're all in agreement of that. So why are we holding on to players? Why? Yes, he picked it up. Bruno picked it up in 2025, but he didn't have a good season. He didn't have a great season. He didn't have a good season. All right.
This is my point. It's like it's not like Bruno and United are fighting for titles and stuff. We are 15th, brother. We can't get no worse. Okay, if this is our standard with Bruno in it, it can't get any worse.
Bro, so that's what I'm saying, bro.
Sell him and rebuild, bro. We've never been in this situation in our life. Man United, we are 15th, bro. We can't score a goal. The whole thing needs to rip up, and people's favorite players got to go. It is what it is. Do you know what? I'm going back.
The game's a game, bro. The game's a game.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, brother. We are desperate. We're starving, bro. Empty stomachs everywhere.
Facts. I'm with you, bro. Couple of super chats here. Craig says, what transfer football history made these crazy prices like these nowadays? 60 million for Dibling. He's a 30 million player. Best smasher likes people. Yeah, I think he's 25, 20. He should be really. But because obviously he's had one good season and he's a bit of hype and he's English, he goes up a little bit. People want a rebuild until their favorite players on the list. I thought we were against player power. Bruno out. But it's against Bruno. It's against player power when it's the wrong player, isn't it? That's the problem.
The super chat is spot on. Everyone cry, rebuild. Oh, you can't know I know Bruno. Why not? Why is that not a statement of intent for everyone across the board that the captain has just been sold? Bear in mind, he has underperformed. Bear in mind, the team has underperformed. Is not even.
I'd sell everyone if I had to, like generally.
I would literally sell.
I would sell everyone if I had to.
I keep like 5 players.
Bro, no, I'm saying if this club disgraced you to 17th position, like genuinely, I wouldn't keep anyone. I'd start again.
From the back end of the season, like we scraped 15th, people. So like we were like 12th, 13th, and then dropped to 15th. We was legit 17th and 16th for a large part of the season, a long part of the season, a mid-table for long parts. And people, what is going on? Like, I don't understand it. Like this man said, if we was battling for league titles, I'd hear it more if we were that close. Rebuild, go again. What is this attachment? We've had 3 out of the last 4 seasons. 3 of them have been our worst ever Premier League seasons. What? I don't get it. 7th, 8th, and 15th. And people want to advocate for these lot. Why? And we're Man United, bro. Yo, we're not Real Madrid of England, bro. What is going on here?
Yeah, like I said, I think for me, it's like the man. I don't know. Maybe the manager might just quit, because boy, you know what I mean, he's in trouble.
You'll put yourself out your misery. Quit, man.
He might quit, because he'll be like, "Yo, this was part of the plan. This was part of the plan." He might say, "I mean, I'm out of it." Because boy, like I said, for me, I think the club needs to be exposed. I think the club needs to be exposed in a way where we haven't got any saviors. We haven't got any people who are trying to do like. I just want to build a team, man. Like genuinely, I just want to build a team that we can all enjoy, bro. Have you noticed? Like our club is full of FCs, man. Player FCs. Oh, I'm Garnacho FC. I'm this player FC, bro. How about we just build a team where you know what, man? I like that player. I like that player. I like that player. I like that player. Like we like our team, bro. We like our team. We don't just say, oh, well, he did his job. You didn't do your job. Like, bro, a team's meant to connect, bro. Connect. Yesterday, Doué, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, into Vitinha, into Leathers, into this player, bro. Everyone's connecting, man. You got to build that ethos and that camaraderie, man, and that kind of belief within the squad that, no one's bigger than anyone. No one. That feeling, that belief has to come with the manager. Get that belief in there, man. Like we are as a team, bro. Because we ain't going to go from 15th to where we are by playing individual brilliance FC. We're not. We are not going to be there.
You know what?
Individual brilliance FC, we're not. Happy with Rashford, happy with so many players. One player ain't going to solve the job. We need multiple good players, bro. And that's why this summer's so crucial.
And you know, one more thing about Bruno as well. We said this on your last stream, yeah? He's playing at Man United as a number 8. So it's like, yo, you can get better number 8s in that positions. Do you get what I'm saying? Like Bruno came as a number 10 in a 4-2-3-1 now. Right now he's like playing number 6 and number 8. You're telling me there's not better value out there with 100 million in your hands? That's the way you got to look at it. You're mute, Saeed.
Sorry to cut you off. Maybe it's the fact that they don't trust the people who have got the money in charge to then deliver, spend that money. So what they'll do is they'll say, you know what? I'd rather keep my money knowing that I've got Bruno rather than I get the 100 million. But it's like when and I'm sure we've said this before when chats like when you don't believe in the manager, they say to you, right, yo, so who'd you bring in then? It's not your job, is it really? Technically.
Oh, yeah.
So it's the same thing with it's not my job to find a replacement. It's down to a world-class recruitment team.
That's on the recruitment team.
No, you go ahead, Flawless. You go ahead.
That's cool. Now do your thing. Go on. You was talking. It's cool.
Just to argue that point, yeah. We're 15th. So what do you mean you can't get better to replace Bruno? It can't get worse. I don't understand, Saeed. So what do you mean? Like there's no argument to counter it. We're 15th, bro. We scraped it. We were 17th. Everyone thought
we scraped 15th. We scraped 15th on the last day. We were 12th, 13th, and we lost. And then a couple teams behind us won and then leapfrogged us. Yo, we scraped 15th. Yeah. I don't get it. Like, there's other players out there. We will be fine. It can't get outside unless you genuinely think Manchester United are going to get relegated. It can't get worse. Now, if you genuinely tell me in your heart of hearts, you think Manchester United are going to get relegated, like you put money on Manchester United getting relegated next season, then I would be more understanding of why not to sell Bruno. Worst case scenario, we sell him and it's the exact same. How does it get worse? I tell you like this now. We have a I say this now. We have a better season next season than we have had this season. And guess what a better season is, people? Just 14th. That's a better season. Not a minus 11 goal difference.
We don't get 14th.
No, I'm not saying we finish 14th. I'm just saying I know people are gonna misconstrue me saying we have a better season, like we're gonna be flying. I'm saying we get more. How many games did we win? We win 9 games.
We won 9 games. 9 games.
Okay, I'm saying we win more than 9 games next season in the Premier League. That's what I'm saying. It might be 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying we have better than minus 11 goal difference. It might be minus 10. I'm just saying it will be better. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, that's what you can't get worse. We've tried the Bruno thing. He's been here a number of years. It's over. Yeah. Why are we trying to force it? And even when it was at its best, what did we win like that? What did we win? FA Cup, League Cup.
Yo, man.
That was it.
Yeah.
Domestic cups.
Yeah. All right. And by the way, nobody's scapegoating anyone. We're just dealing with the person in question. Yeah. I'd sell most, like I said to you, I'm selling Garnacho, I'm selling Rashford.
You said Saeed. I would sell everybody.
Yeah. I sell everyone. We have to start again. I sell everyone.
Everybody, man. We just happen to be talking about him, but nobody's safe.
But I ain't got no loyalties to nobody, bro. What loyalty they have when we're not winning nothing, bro? We're 15th.
We are 15th, man. We are 15th, yo.
15, bro. I ain't got no loyalty.
Realize this, yo.
I went to Bilbao, and I see them sneak out the gaff. Man lost to Tottenham, bro. I'm still fuming about that, Lost to bloody Tottenham. We let Tottenham win a trophy.
Aside, I keep saying this, bro. You was there in Bilbao. I was in Marbs, bro. I had a good time. Listen, after that result, the result was done. You had to deep it. I ain't even deeped it yet. I've only been deep in it since I got back. I've been catching corn. But, bro, I was having the time of my life, bro.
Bro, it's mad, bro. And then they decide to turn up against Aston Villa. These lot of frauds, man. They man decide when they want to. Nah, mate. You ain't deciding nothing, bro. You know what I mean? And this is where, for me, it's like, this football club has to be ruthless, bro. I don't know whether they're ruthless or not, though. We haven't seen them. Like I said, they are apparently looking to sell on Rashford. We'll see what happens with that one. Garnacho, are they going to be ruthless to sell him? You know what I mean? Are they going to back the manager in that regards? We're gonna find out a lot about this board this summer because it was easy to go in and add 5 players in last summer, add it to the group of players that are already there. But But now it's about selling. What you said there, Flawless. Selling is so much ruthless, and it's so much. It tells you a lot more about what you're trying to do rather than buying players. Because everyone can add to their squad. Everyone's got the license to add to their squad.
Exactly, and that's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm much more, for the first time ever as a Manchester United fan, going into a summer transfer window. My focus is outgoings. When I'm hearing Ornstein Bomber, Fabrizio Bomber, I'm the first thing I'm asking my chat is it someone leaving? Is it Bruno? Is it Is it Rashford? Is it Anthony? As much as I love the Cunha deal, I'm over the moon about the Cunha deal. I think he's a very, very good signing without question.
Yeah.
I'm happier about the prospect of Bruno leaving. As much as I want us to bring in Mbeumo because I think it'd be quality, I'm like much more interested and happier just at the thought of Garnacho leaving. That's where I'm at. This is how much I can't stand this lot as a group of players. Not only do I think they're terrible footballers, I think the mentality from this lot is awful as well. And they've been getting away with murder. Yep. And that Europa League defeat just shown it. You've seen what Garnacho said afterwards. You've seen what Bruno said afterwards. The timing of it is disgusting. We've just lost the final, and Bruno comes out talking about, well, if the club want to sell me for money, it is what it is.
Yeah, Garnacho the same as well, yeah.
Garnacho talking about, we didn't beat anyone in the Premier League. Maybe because you went 20 games without a goal, mate. Maybe that tied into why we didn't win many big chances. It's true. Yeah, it's true. Maybe. Just the thought, but again, no self-awareness, no accountability from the people. Expect more accountability from us than they do Manchester United players. People would expect more accountability from us, just fans like everyone else in the chat talking about the game than they do these people who are paid extremely well to do so. So that's where I'm at with the outgoings, and we are going to find out about Ineos. And I think they did the outgoings last summer. They did well, but let's see how ruthless you are.
That was mellow, man. That was mellow.
Yeah. It seems like they're going that route because we've never heard this many strong rumors about players leaving. Never ever like this, man.
Yeah,
like because we're talking 7 or 8, and it was strong rumors, teams linked, whether it's permanent transfers or whether it's loans. But we have to get this move on now. Get these lot gone. The fact that I'm hearing, Garnacho 40 million price tag, great. Rashford 40 million price tag.
By the way, just to touch on that, 40 million is that a bit too low, or do you reckon that's financial?
For people I'd give away for free, that is a phenomenal deal. He is rubbish. He is rubbish.
No, I say
I would give that's how much. I'm sorry to cut you. I would give these lot away. That's how much it is, even though it don't work.
We'd be boss. It won't work.
But what I'm saying is, that's how much I can't stand them that I would give them away. So 40 million for Garnacho is for what does he do well, Saeed? So 40 million.
I'm just thinking to myself, if he does do well, then United said, we've maxed that 50 million.
Put it this way, I'll go one for if he was at Chelsea and they performed the way for Chelsea, the way he has for Manchester United, and they sold him for 40 million, everyone will talk about what a great deal it is.
True.
Tell me, what's the difference?
Because the problem is, though, because United haven't sold well, our selling looks bad. Whereas Chelsea have got the ability to undersell a little bit.
Let me ask you this: Has Garnacho been better for us than Mount was for Chelsea? No,
Mount was better.
Okay, so Mount was better and they sold him for 60 M. So if we sell Garnacho for 20 million less than that, that's great business. It's phenomenal business.
But then that was 1 year left on his contract, though.
Yeah, and I feel like Garnacho in world football seen that he has an upside. One thing I say to Garnacho, I don't think he's a crazy dribbler. I don't think he's good at shooting, but I don't think he's a super athlete. I think he's fast, but he's not a super athlete. I feel like he gets away. Yeah, he gets away from defenders more when he's coming off the bench. One thing I'll only give Garnacho credit for is his ability to get into these positions. So if he can fine-tune the finishing, I don't know if that's going to ever happen. I don't know if he has the capabilities of doing that. I think that's where clubs will look at him, say, yo, there's potential there. So I feel like you can get more than 40 million. But that's maybe me being optimistic. But I'm right with you. Listen, bro, I've been on Garnacho all season. He just don't need to be
phenomenal. I think it's phenomenal.
His record. No, I know, I hear you, but what I'm saying is, you see the positions he gets in. I think he's missed the most chances. If those start, if he's all of a sudden scores at least 8 of them or 5 of them, do you get what I'm saying?
He'd be cold. Yeah,
and I feel like cold, but he'd be better. World football wise, he still has some that he can potentially be a talent. But we watch him week in, week out. I don't see that.
Week in, week out.
We all personally know better ballers than him.
Yeah, facts.
Saeed, you have man in your phone book that are better than Garnacho. 40 million for him is phenomenal business. I don't understand.
You know what, though? But the thing is, though, if we can squeeze money, can we not squeeze that?
40 M's is great, but we got plenty to. If we get 8, let's say, because they're saying Rashford is 40 as well.
Okay, then, you know what?
And they're saying Sancho 25. I think 105 million for those 3 is very good business. And then adding Højlund.
I'm just thinking to myself, like,
are you looking 67?
I'm not saying he's got any potential, by the way. I don't think he's got any potential. I don't think he's going to be world class. But I just feel like for me, it's like, try and squeeze another 5 to 10 million.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Try and squeeze a little bit. Because like I said, I think for me, that element of squeezing is sometimes, you know what I mean? Like we can maybe do that a little bit more.
So you're talking like maybe get 50 or 55.
No, I'm not. No, 50 is the maximum I want. 50 is the maximum. Because I look at the market, I'm like, yo, man, he's not good, and he's getting, you know what I mean, bro?
That's what my point is.
You know what I'm saying, man?
I've seen worst talents go for 40 million. So I'm like, yo, give me my 50 million. I just want United to be competent when they're selling players now, bro. If this is Chelsea get 50 million, bro. I tell you.
Yeah, my bad. I overused the word squeeze, by the way. That was a bit mad. I can't lie. But yeah, you get the point, innit? You get the point,
and I hear it. I just think personally, 40 million for him is great. If anyone else had Garnacho at their football club and he had performed for their football club the way he performed for us, bear in mind, this man went 20 plus games without a goal and they sold him for 40 million. We'd be talking about what a deal that is. I use Chelsea because they're known for selling well. If Chelsea sold Garnacho for that price with those performances, we'd all go, that's great business. Game gone. I think 40 million, except bear in mind,
Let me get the super chats in. And lads, if Bruno leaves, who should be captain? For me, I would have De Ligt as captain. Me,
you reckon?
Yeah, De Ligt.
De Ligt would be an option. I personally go Casemiro.
But would Casemiro play enough games though?
I don't want Casemiro starting bare games next season. I'm not gonna lie, man.
I'm saying De Ligt me, but then he's injured a couple of times. I don't know. Is he injury prone?
If it's not Cass, it's a Maz or a De Ligt. I mean, not De Ligt. Yeah, or Mazraoui. He plays enough.
There has to be an element of seniority.
Yeah, he's a senior player, professional. We ain't blessed in that department.
Yeah.
When you look at it, because it could be a new goalkeeper. De Ligt, you mentioned, already injury prone. Martinez is injury prone. Heaven youngster, you're a youngster. You ain't gonna give it to Dorgu. You ain't gonna give it to Ahmad.
You know what I will say though? Yoro is a future captain. Future captain. I'm telling you now.
I agree.
I can see Yoro being a future captain.
Only thing I'll say is he staying at United that long? Because bro, if we don't buckle up our ideas, then why is my man here? No, I'm being real.
Bruno is anyone gonna leave now?
This is my point. Like it's like I have to be real, bro. Like unless United start showing some trajectory, because right now it's just it's downhill.
Yeah. You say Maz. I think it will be Harry Maguire though, guys. It will be Harry Maguire.
He can't be starting week in, week out.
Brother, if he gets a captaincy, he will be starting.
That's what I'm saying. We can't.
He's the manager, the end of manager. The manager might be cooked then if he gives Maguire the captaincy. He might be finished.
We can't go back to Maguire, bro.
Yeah. PSG sold Mbappe, who is Bruno. Super Archer's captaincy should be earned, not given. We also need to give vice captain someone to have more stability in the team. We will be better off without Bruno, in my opinion. Would you go for Lee Kangin from PSG? Nah, not for me, man. Good player, but nah. I sell Bruno and his fan base to Saudi. Bro, they once they hear about Saudi, they're gonna be like, yeah, we're not going down there. The most big chances missed and lowest dribble success rate in the Premier League, and Garnacho wonders why we're losing games. Our players are really delusional, just like a lot of our fan base. You know what, man? Like I said, bro, I don't know what our fan base want, man. 1 minute they want rebuild, 1 minute they don't. 1 minute they're like, yo, like they don't know what they want.
They want a rebuild as long as the players that they like are involved in the rebuild. So you can get rid of whoever they dislike, but as soon as it's a player they like, oh nah, we can't do that. That's why we've said, hey, get rid of him. Get rid of it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Whoever you want to get, I am not fighting to keep any of these. We are 15th. We did not win back-to-back games all season long. We are on a -11 goal difference.
You know what's about it? It could be a new look by United, if we get a new striker, 2 number 10s, and 2 midfielders, you know. It could be like a new it has the potential to be a fresh change for the manager, bro, for the better when you deep it, you know. Like, this is how big it is. Like, I believe United need 2 midfielders. Agreed. Whether you think it's or not, 2 midfielders, 2 10s and a striker. They're for me like the most important players. Obviously, I would love a wing back as well. Maybe on the left wing back side more so. But them, if you could get them 5 in, man, it will tell me a lot where Man United are. But we don't get any midfielders. We don't get in Mbeumo. Long day, man. And then obviously the striker. I don't really want to even talk about the striker because it's just jarring, bro. I don't know who we're getting. At least the Mbeumo one, there's concrete news. There's concrete evidence to suggest Man United are in for Mbeumo. Whether United go and get him, though, is a different question. I don't know whether United are gonna. I don't know whether Champions League football we're done, man. Them. I don't know. I don't know whether not having Champions League football we're cooked.
No,
that's right. Does Mbeumo want to come to United? Like, don't know, man.
Report said that ain't a factor. The report, I don't know. I can only go off what we've seen, but I genuinely don't think if United are in for him, there's an incline from his agents that there's a chance that I'd come to you, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, bro, we got Cunha, bro. If you get Mbeumo, you sold the idea of Cunha and Mbeumo. We're a whole different side, you know.
Yeah, no, man.
A whole different side, fam. Yes. All of a sudden, I'm looking at my front line like, I'm looking at other sides. I'll take ours over a lot if we have Cunha and Mbeumo. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Right now, we got Højlund and Garnacho. There's a massive difference there in quality, bro. Sometimes football's an easy game. You get quality players around each other, you can see a whole different side. I'm telling you.
It's really
yeah, man. I'm just, you know, I mean, Turkey would have been nice, isn't it? But obviously, he's gone to Man City, innit? That's a bit of a blow there, man. But like I said, the only worry for me is that once you don't get these first choice options, yeah, what's the next options, man?
Well, we didn't. Well, the lap we didn't get, but let's say we do. The thing that I like most about the whole striker situation is that we're in for a striker. They clearly see it as a problem area. Yeah. Obviously, we wanted the lap. I would have liked the lap to join, but we missed out. It happens. You're gonna miss out on players. So
I'm calm with that. Let them have them.
Nah, the thing is with me, what it was, Saeed, it would have been the lap, and because of the price he was at, and I think him as a rotational player for that price and his talent, I think that's very, very tough to find. Bear in mind, we're gonna get rid of Højlund. So that leaves you with, whether you class Xerxes as a 10 or you put Xerxes as a 9, it leaves you very, very light in that area, whoever the striker is. But now you go get a Osherman or Enquiries or a Mateta. There's options out there. There is options out there. I like.
Who do you like? Who do you like? Mateta? I like Mateta, me.
No, in regards to my first option would be Osherman. But any of the 3 I mentioned, I'm cool with. Any of the 3 I am cool with. But the thought to me of Cunha and Mbeumo, Osherman front 3 is scary.
Scary.
That is just athleticism, raw pace and power through hella movement through the roof. That is goals and assists galore. Whether you're trying to break down a low block because you have Mbeumo and Cunha, you are skillful enough to break down low blocks. They can create for themselves. And then if you're playing in transition or on a counter attack with those 3,
boy,
curtains.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's why. But if we were to get a Mateta, I'm cool with that too. Have no issue with that. Same way if to go get a Enquiries. That's the one thing I'm liking about all of the links we've had. There's not one player I look at and I go, nah, that's awful. That's dreadful.
Yeah, I agree. It's not a player where you look at you like, oh, that's dead.
That's terrible.
You know what I mean?
Imagine we was linked with somebody
yeah.
Like they're saying in Mbeumo, all right, and then they're saying it's a Dibling or it's a Semenyo. Cool. I'm saying we ain't been linked to no Mason Mount level players. That's my word.
That is true as well. That is true as well. Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. What about Douglas Luiz? There was some links, by the way. Big up to Ivan, by the way. Guys, can we talk about CMs, DMs, attackers? We need wing backs. Very important part of Amra's system. We don't get attack wing backs. We're going to complain about playing 5 at the back next season. Yeah, we'll touch on the wing backs as well. Douglas Luiz. There was some little bits and bobs flying around. Douglas Luiz been offered to Tottenham, United, a couple other teams as well. What are you man saying? Douglas Luiz, is he someone that you guys would be open at Man United? I'm just like, it's so underwhelming, Douglas Luiz, bro. Like,
for me, because they're trying to get rid of him, you do the smart thing and you go get him on. If they're offering him loan, and you pay the majority of his wages. That's what I would do. Loan, you lot pay 80% of his wages. Cool. Because we're light in that area. We're not going to get everything we need. Like the super chat mentioned wingbacks. Do I think we need wingbacks? Yes, but for me, I want to concentrate on the spine of the team first and foremost. Go get that sorted, and the wingbacks will be okay for now. Obviously, you got Ahmad, who will be the right wingback. That's an attacking player, so it's not 5 at the back. But I understand what the person who sent the super chat was saying. But for me, for Doug, we have to utilize the loan market. When you're the A side of the negotiation, if they're offering a player to you, you are the A side of the negotiation. Loan. You pay 80% of his wages. Cool.
Yeah.
And if it don't work, we send him back. If it works, you put in, like someone said, option to buy. Cheap up, whatever the value is. Big up to
Yeah, it is underwhelming. I'll be real with you. It is underwhelming. I'm not here to play around, man. I'll be real with you, man. Like, yeah, cool. A loan option would have been decent last season when we were struggling in the January. But I'll be honest with you, I'm looking past players like Douglas Luiz, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Like I just...
You want to take him alone?
Hey?
You want to take him on loan?
On loan, I would, yeah. But then that's the thing, though. Why would we think on loan when you could go and get players? That means on loan we'd be struggling to find a midfielder. We just got one.
But why can't he be an addition?
He can be an addition, yeah.
Why can't he be?
Juventus don't play like that, though. Juventus don't play around like that. When they sell, they want to sell.
They trying to get you, trying to sell me the item. I'm the A side. I'm off. I didn't come to you and say, hey, what do you want for this player? You are offering me the player. Therefore, you're trying to get him out of your club. Cool. You mentioned it before, Saeed. We're trying to sign 2 midfielders. So why not 2 midfielders and him? Bear in mind, that's an area we're light in anyway. If we sell Bruno, the only senior midfielders we have is Casemiro and Agate.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Agate, yo, listen, we after what happened last night, yo, he's actually, you know what, man? That Agate is cooked, you know, man. He tried to put a post out saying, yo, congratulations, PSG. The comments were, they didn't pass the 5 check, bro. Yeah, man, cooked him, bro. They said, get out of our club. I know it's online fan base, but that, you know, it's online social media. I get it, but bro, he just doesn't look like he's gonna get back to winning Man United fans, man. He ain't. Let's be honest. He ain't gonna win any United fans over. He isn't.
You know what it is though? Yeah, for me, even the social media post, bro, it's just what I see on the pitch. It's just that simple. He's not good enough, bro. He's not at the level required. All of that social media stuff, people, bro, he's probably got friends there and stuff. Yeah, it didn't. It's probably wrong timing and all of that. But I'm even looking forward in that. I don't care. It's very telling to me in the back end of the season when we needed results, when we had our biggest games. Amrin didn't trust him. That's all I need to know. I don't trust him either, and I ain't trusted him from the day we signed. And you can go back on receipts on my channel. So, boy, United on the Douglas Luiz thing. If it's just Douglas Luiz, I ain't hearing it. I need to see a real general coming in. You garbage. There you go.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
To come in that midfield.
Yeah, I think for me, it's one of them where we have been linked with Edison, innit? But I don't know what's the situation with Edison right now. Gasparini's left Atalanta, which should mean that, you know, and he's always been wanting to leave, to be honest with you. I don't know whether Atalanta have got Champions League football or anything like that. I don't know what they got next year. Even so, anyway, like, they're not really going to be, you know, I mean, players are not going to want to stay just because it's Champions League football, innit? They want to move anyway, but like, not really. Like, I see little flirts of maybe Man City involved with Edison, but not really like concrete links. You know what I mean? That might develop as the window goes on. You got to remember, it's the first day of the transfer window. It closes on the 14th, I believe, or 12th, and then it opens again. I think a couple of days later. You know what I mean? Because just to give
the
players,
window closes and opens like that. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because of the Club World Cup, innit? You know.
So what? They don't want it open during the Club World Cup?
No. Just a couple of days. They're just having a little bit of a gap. You know what I mean? Transfer window. Yeah, they're having a little bit of a gap just for players to prepare for the Club World Cup. So there's not any kind of like maybe distractions. I don't know. You know what I mean? It allows players to, you know, kind of get to the thingy. So yeah, it opens 9 days later. So it closes 9 days later. So yeah, the club allows teams to participate in Club World Cup, the chance to sign players before the tournament begins. Remember, last year I think it opened quite late, innit? I think it opened quite late last time. So that's one of the reasons why.
Is this Club World Cup every year?
No, every 4 years.
Every 4 years they're doing it now.
Every 4 years.
I'm just baffled by it. Like I'm seeing the new the prize money and that more than the UC. I'm just confused, bro.
Yeah,
money. You just said it there about the prize money. Money is why they're doing this.
Yeah, 100%, bro. A lot of money talks, bro. Money talks. It's like also as well. You got to remember, like, you know, players now moving players. You know, like it's Euro Nations is straight after now. It's next week, I think. Is Euro Nations is starting. Champions League just finished. So money talking, bro. United had to go to Malaysia for 8 million. Do you know what I mean? 8 million, you know, but they had to go and get it. Money talks, man. Simple as that. You know what I mean? Cheers for 60 million up the Chelsea. Look at these guys, man. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I think for me, yeah, Plan B. I'm not sure, man. Plan B needs to be not in the conversation, man. Unless the Plan Bs are good. You can have Plan Bs here, but there has to be Plan B that are good, though, innit? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what Plan Bs are good, but then again, well, Man United are bad anyway. So
which position are you talking about in particular?
The right 10 midfielders. I just don't want to mess around with midfield. I want Adam Wharton. You know what I mean? A lot of people will say I'm deluded, but I think United needs to go and get a midfield of that quality, man. Because I just don't think we can mess around, man.
Bruno, that is possible.
Yeah, you can do it. That's what I've been banging on.
If you can. I'd go get Baleba personally, but I hear you with the
Baleba. You see Baleba, yeah?
Go on.
I think he's a phenomenal player, yeah. But I'm just like, I think United need more of a controlling midfielder, someone that can dictate.
We need both, though.
You do need both, but ain't they both left-footed?
Baleba is left-footed, yeah.
Yeah, so we go in that we play teams play 2 right-footed midfielders. I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, I know, but then 2 left-footed is never. It's kind of rare, though, isn't it? Let's be honest. Kind of rare.
I think it's fine, man. It's not like it's more. I think more so it's more of a problem when you have left-sided. It's more specialist now. Everyone's on the left-sided centre back. I don't think that's more of a problem midfield. You believe in Wharton, bro. That's gonna work, fam. Come on, man.
Yeah, like we need. So the thing is, like, we need both. Do we need a controlling midfielder? Yes. Who's a tempo setter, but we also need athleticism and a powerhouse in there who's press resistant, like a Baleba, and can get through the defensive work as well. I'm just using Baleba as an example. That profile is what I want. He's the only one I can think of in the Premier League. But if there's others out there, cool. But we need a powerhouse in there.
Sekou Kone.
Kone can be backup. You know what I'm saying? And that. But that's what it is. We lack athletic. We just get ran off the pitch all the time. What do people complain about? Our midfield gets ran through. With someone like that, that's not going to happen. No.
You know what? This is my one. Yes. Thank you very much. If we can't go and get a Mbeumo, I'd rather go and get this brother instead of Dibling. This guy, El Canoes, bro. This guy's a baller, man.
Yeah, I rate him too.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You man see this guy?
Yep.
El Canoes, bro.
Wait, the Leicester player.
Yeah, he's
bro.
He's top, bro. I'm telling you, he's top.
He is top, bro. El Canoes. If you know about him, you know about him.
So you sold on him, yeah?
If I think you can get him at a good price rather than getting a 40 million for Dibling.
Yeah, North Africa baller. They want to go and get Turkey. We'll get El Canoes. You know what I mean? Nah, man, yo, brother, go get me El Canoes.
I'm back in that.
Baller, bro. I don't listen for me. Like, he's been the star of for Leicester. You know what I mean? Since they lost Fatau, they lost a lot of play. He's been the one that's been the shining light, bro. That's been, you know what, always performing no matter what, bro. Always been performing, man. I'm telling you now. The thing is with Baleba, yeah, like I said, I like the idea, but I just think for me, with United, yes, we're missing a offensive midfield, but we're also missing a guy who can just dictate the game, bro.
So that's why you get both. That's why you get both sides.
You can get both, but then obviously you have to still be a little bit realistic in it. Like, I don't think United can spend.
We can get 2 midfielders.
No, not for that price. I can't lie to you. Not for the price of them two are going for.
It's the Bruno money.
Now, even with the Bruno money, I don't think you can get 2 of them. I'll be honest with you. You're pushing your luck there, man. You could get 1. If you had to choose 1, who would it be? Who would it be?
Baleba, because I think you can go get controllers. Like, people keep talking about this Stiller who's at Stuttgart, who's supposed to be him. I don't know a lot about him, but every time he's mentioned, anytime the chat mentions him or content creator mentions him, I hear people waxing lyrical about him. So I would go get him. or someone like that.
Yeah, I don't think we get him though. I think Madrid. I think that's nailed on.
Nailed on Madrid, man. Even Cruz is given the kind of almost like.
So was Euro, man. So was Euro.
Hey.
So was Euro. He was nailed on Real Madrid.
Yeah, true. He was nailed on as well. You get me? Let's be honest, man. Them have Stuttgart made the Champions League positions? I don't think they have they?
Check now.
How much would his release clause be?
I'm not sure of his price. I know your chat's lit up right now, so the chat will know better than me.
Yeah, let us know in the chat, man. Let us know in the chat. What's his release clause?
Who's released?
Adewale as well, man.
Talking about still already got one. Stuttgart missed out. They were in ninth.
Ninth, then. Okay. In this team, we actually need a Baleba before Wharton, need a PMP in the midfield.
We need both, man. I've both needed, man.
I don't know, man. I think we need more control, man.
You don't have one without if you have one without the other, we are going to lack. Like, we need two midfielders. They don't have to be them two names. I'm saying those are the two profiles that you can go get. We can name the ones. It's easy to name a Belieber or Wharton. But get those types is the point that I'm making. You don't have to be Belieber. Just add some pace and power and some athleticism. Someone who can carry the ball and a controller like a Wharton. Cool. Go do it.
Facts.
Lamine Camara from Monaco has been making waves as well.
Yes. Listen, there's players out there, bro. But do United have the scouting team, man? Can United do it, bro? Like this is on the man. This is on Jason Wilcox, Vivell. You get me? Like this is on them, man, to really get their ideas up. I don't want the Metro. No, not the Metro, bro. Not feeding my man. Like seriously, like nah, bro. Allow the Metro, bro. He's a good profile in terms of what United could need, but nah, I don't think it's what right now we should be looking at, man. Another player that's underwhelmed at Dortmund. Let's be honest. Whenever you hear Nemetro put out consistent performances for Dortmund, bro, you know what I mean? Let's be honest, man. He came out of City, he had a good little hype, went to, I think it was Wolfsburg, did all right over there. Now it's like, you know what I mean? But nah, bro. Like, again, I keep telling you, man, you lot are doing too much experiment. You ain't got time for no experimentation out here now. This team does not need more experiments. We did it with Ugarte. You lot are crying. You lot were crying, man. Rightly so. Weren't good enough for Man United. Do you want another one like that? Do you want another one of, it could be all right, but you know what I mean? Is he better than the midfielders that we see? We have to get players that that guy Mbeumo, we've got a better winger than them, man, over there. We've got a better right hand than them, man. You need to be going like that, man, and say, listen, that's better than over there. That's better than there. But if it's not better than the standard that you're currently around, then unfortunately, you ain't going to get better as a team. You know?
Spawn.
No, we don't need world-class players. Like I think I said something to Danny the other day on Twitter, and he was like, what do you mean we don't need world-class players? I said, yeah, we don't need world-class players. We just need some good players. Do you know what I mean? Good, competent, quality, technical players, bro. That's it.
What about let me ask you, man, a question as well, because I've been seeing it in the chat. What about Ndai from Everton? What do you, man, think of him?
That's my guy, man. That's my guy, bro.
What do you think of him?
He's exciting, man. But then we got Cunha in it, so where would he fit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to think. That's what I was thinking.
His best position is left 10.
Yeah. Where did he fit? He seems like a lively player, though, when I've watched him, yeah?
He's a lively player, man. I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if Everton keep on to him this year. If they keep hold of him, then I'll be shocked. I can't lie to you. I'll be really shocked. You know what I mean? But yeah, not really think we're gonna get him. It's more, like I said, it's the left 10 we got covered. It's more the right 10. Semenyo, Mbeumo, them kind of guys are gonna be the one. This is the manager. There's been always kind of like the ideas of like the manager loves Semenyo just because of the pace and power that United are lacking in this team. He knows as well that the manager knows that this club is lacking pace and power. I just don't want too much of pace and power. Do you know what I'm saying, man?
You need that alongside. You need that alongside the technical side of things. That's why,
bro.
Because Cunha is the perfect blend. He's pace and power, but he's also technically very good as well. So you blend it. And even if with Cunha, you have it all with one player, but that's why we're talking about the controller and then the more of the athlete. That's why we need two midfielders. You go get those two profiles and they complement each other. Why Villa work? You have Tielemans, who's the controller, and then you have like an Andre Onana next to him type of thing. Or Kamara, who's more of a mix and blend of both. You can play alongside the Tielemans or an Onana, for example. Then you have McGinn in there, etc. So that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair,
hey, don't get misunderstood. Barcelona have players again. People just think strong, quick, and you have to be 6 foot plus. Their midfield is full of players who are physically agility and balance are physical attributes. People, that's what their midfield have. But because they're built 5'4", 5'5", 5'6", we don't associate it with that. To be press resistant, you have to have physical attributes. You think Pedri just rolls, man, on accident? Pedri just picks up the ball and roll. That's physical. You need strength to do that. You need agility to do that. You need balance to do that. That's why Pedri can do it. That's why De Jong can do it. That's why Gavi can do it. Whoever goes in their midfield can do it, type of thing. So they have that. It's not so much power, but do they have pace in there? Yes. I'm saying that little bit of acceleration. They have physical attributes in there, which is what is required.
Ruto, nah, not for me as well. Ruto, I can't lie to you. Khalil says, Saeed, are you guys looking for a keeper, or you look happy with Onana? Nah, mate. Not happy at all with Onana. I think the keeper situation is a bit of a funny one. I don't know, man. It's one of them where I don't think it's the biggest priority right now, but it can be a priority and it can be fixed quite quickly. You go and lose your first goalkeeper and he goes to Saudi, you then have to replace him. It's not as if you can't just allow that position to almost like, oh, we're all right, actually. We're all right. We're not too bad. You see what I'm trying to say? Like,
if we line up with Onana next season, major problems. He's got to go.
Is it a major problem?
It's a major problem.
It's major.
It's a major problem because he causes issue for our defense.
Look,
you forgetting about all the mistakes he's made. We're just gonna bypass them.
Saeed, we can't bypass Onana, bro. He is a criminal. He is a criminal, bro. He's got a high top in 2025. First of all, we can't allow that to. What he's done in the Champions League alone was criminal. The Europa League, even the FA Cup final when we're winning. I can't be safe with this brother in goal. I just can't be, because he's got a mistake in him, and not his only mistake. It's a howler. It's like, sometimes the keeper just, all right, cool, might get beaten in his near post, but Onana does the mad thing all the time, bro. We have to replace him. We got it wrong, bro. Like Flawless said earlier, it was right to get rid of De Gea. It was wrong to get rid of. It was wrong to bring in Onana. Now we've corrected this mistake. Other teams do it, but when it's United, it's just, oh my gosh, we can't, bro. We have to be ruthless. Get him gone ASAP.
City did it when they first went there. When they had their, I don't know if it's their takeover, when Pep was there his first season.
They got rid of Joe Hart. They got rid of Joe Hart.
So you just struggled. Then they signed Claudio Bravo.
Yeah,
didn't work.
They did. They
didn't wait 2-3 years to if Claudio Bravo can get better. No, they kept him, but then they went inside Edison, and Edison was the one that worked. Ruthlessness. Everyone wants to use the word ruthlessness and talk about a rebuild until it's time to be ruthless and actually rebuild. Onana's got to. What more do we need to see of Onana before we go, hey, you know what? You're not it. Yeah. Bring in another goalkeeper, whether it is Milinkovic Savic, whether it's another goalkeeper, whoever the case may be. Go get a goalkeeper, because he just breeds uncertainty and in the defense. You see it without defending.
Bayern is dead as well. Bayern is dead, bro.
Bayern is dead, bro. Bayern is dead.
That's my point. So we need a goalkeeper. Our two senior keepers are dead.
Yes.
The most important thing is keeping the ball out of the net. These men can't do it. They're creating havoc. It don't breed. When you play 5-a-side, 6-a-side, whatever, your keeper's dead. It don't. Bro.
It makes you worse. It does. When your keeper's dead.
Get him gone, man. Then please, bro.
Get him gone, bro. I think for me, it's like, you know what it is? Because it's Bruno. I think this Bruno Fernandes deal has distracted us, man. Them big time, Like,
no. You smiling distracted you. You know what I'm saying? That's who it distracted.
Yeah. Maybe
I distracted you. We on it. You know what I'm saying? We're on the same wavelength. That's why man said straight away, Onana's got to go.
Is it a problem?
He got to go. He got to go. Don't get me wrong. He got to go.
Yeah.
I've almost
because you've been focused at the top end of the pitch. I've been
seeing 100 million, man. Them. I've been seeing 100 million smiling at me. You know what I mean?
There's a lot going on. There is a lot going on. There is a hell of a lot going on at the football club. There is. So I get that. But yeah, he's got to go. He ain't it, man. He's got to go.
Yeah, I've been saying, listen, man, we need to sort that out, because it's like one of them where, for me, it's like, and the maddest thing is, Onana, this Ten Hag, Can you believe it, bro? He knows that He knows that Onana's probably going to be on his way out this summer. Yeah, the fan base don't rate him. Yeah, this brother. Guess who we got on brought from Brentford?
Flecken, innit?
Flecken, bro.
Yeah, come get your guy.
You didn't even go and get Onana, bro.
Come get your guy.
Why do you come and collect your guy, Onana? Why?
Come get your guys, man. Come get
Onana.
Onana.
You think he's rubbish? You think he's not the guy now? Go and collect your guy, man. But then I realized why he's going for Flecken. Why do you not think he's gone for Flecken?
Same agency
before.
Same agency.
Same damn agency.
Same agency that got us Højlund.
Same that SCA corrupt agency, mate. Yeah, that agency, man, that's tore our football club apart, mate. Yeah, Bunnan, they want beef. Come find me. SCG is personal. Meet me in the car park.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, man. SCG, chat to me.
Yeah.
Nah, but why is he not coming collecting? Why is he not coming collecting him now? I really want to know.
Even a penny drop for him that Onana's rubbish.
Yeah, exactly.
How often do we see managers move around and they'll go get former players? Happens all the time. Happens where it's like, oh, this is the second time this player's played under this manager. This is his guy. Come get all your guys. You advocated for it. Come get Onana. Come get Højlund. Come get Mount. Come get all these guys. But why is he not? Because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows. Come get your guys.
He knows. Is he gonna? Do you reckon he actually comes for one player at United? Does he collect one player at United?
You gotta get one.
Nacho, innit? But apparently we're outpricing them or something like that. Apparently he wants to get Nacho out bio.
Yo, you tried to sign Mount twice. You tried to sign him when he was at Vitesse. You signed him when you was here. Yo, come collect Mount.
Bro, come collect your boys, man. Nah, real talk, bro. Come and collect Højlund. What are you waiting for? They haven't got a striker now, man.
Yo, facts. Come get Rasmus. Cut price as well. You get him at a cut price. You don't have to spend the 70 M's for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have to spend, the 70 M's.
20 M's is yours, man. You know what I'm saying? 20 million is yours. But even Ten Hag has figured it out. As much as we curse out Ten Hag for being a poor manager and poor ID, even he's like, yeah, I ain't doing that again. How you don't come get all your guys that they're available? That's what makes it worse. It's not like Manchester United are flying, and it's like players we want to keep hold of. Not even one of his signings. Nobody else. No one else. All these people. Adalo, nothing. Lindelof's out of contract. Come get Lindelof.
Sorry, bro. Leverkusen have the money though as well, innit? Leverkusen are not really like a club that spend like.
They don't spend big money. True, but you could try. All right, loan thing.
Yeah, bro.
You could say, "Hey, run me him alone." You know what I'm saying? All right, Højlund on loan because I know you lot. Because Højlund's been linked with loan moves away. Like, why did your guy? You made 0 attempt. I could be wrong. 2-3 weeks. He might make an approach for 2-3 of these players. Maybe in 2-3 weeks or the next month and a half or whatever the case may be. Even he figured it out. You ain't trying to. These guys, people are advocating for. Outrageous,
bro, man. It's jarring, bro. It's actually jarring, bro. When you deep it, bro, it's like, broski, like, allow it, man. You get me? That man said Romano. Who's this? My bomber dropped. Listen, man. There's no bombers, man. Allow that word, man. I need my at least 4 outfield players before we replace Onana. Yeah, but are you still replacing Onana, Adiwale, though? That's the thing, though. Are you still replacing Onana? Yeah, Kelleher went for 18 million, man. Did you see that? Brentford apparently are getting him for 18 million. That's a steal, you know.
Yeah, but Liverpool ain't going to sell to us, though, innit?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just genuinely like, that's mad, though, that they're getting that player. They're losing Flecken and they're getting him.
Do you know what it is, though, Saeed, as well? You know the goalkeeper market? It's not a mad thing. Like, you don't have to buy an out like a crazy world. Exactly. I'm not asking for that. Generally, I'm just asking someone to keep the ball at the net, bro. Do the basics. Do the
basics, yeah.
Pass the ball, play it to the defender, kick it long. That's what I'm asking for now, bro.
That's it,
I swear to you. I've seen enough. Stop all of this. I don't want to see it, bro. Just give me a goalkeeper that can catch the ball and keep the ball at the net, bro. Because I'm tired, fam. If that means, bro, you know what I'm saying? Someone, you can get a keeper for 10, 15 million, bro.
Yes.
Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you, man. That's where I'm at. I don't need this goalkeeper that can pick up the ball on the edge of his own area and play a through pass to the striker. Yo, just catch the just catch the football. You know what I'm saying? When shot today, keep it out the back of the net. Come collect crosses, sweep, pass it 5 yards to your right or to your left, and that's it. Basic goal. You just need a basic goalkeeper who does the basic things to a competent level and build from there. We ain't chasing down a league title. We seen Arsenal get top 4 with Ramsdale,
bro.
There you go.
And we don't rate Ramsdale highly like that. When you're sort of showing the right players around him, right system, you can do that. And we're not even aiming for top 4. Hey, you know what? Let's just become a top 10 side again. Let's start there, please. Let's be a
this keeper's the voted Serie A keeper of the season. And he's the one that, remember Lukaku went up to him as a young kid when we played him back in the day.
He made the mistake, right?
Yeah, he made a mistake. Yeah, he's 25 now, man. And he's saying go and get him, but I don't know whether Roma will be willing to sell though. That's a problem. But like I said, you don't have to be amazing, bro. The keeper don't have to be amazing, guys. It just has to be a steady Eddie goalkeeper. That's all it is. Steady Eddie goalkeeper.
And that's where I'm at across the board for pretty much. Obviously, if you can go get a Cunha like we did, go get an Mbeumo, you go get top quality, yes. But even in the midfield, it don't have to be stellar names. Don't have to be people that were like, oh, that's such and such. Like, can you control the game? We're looking for a controller in midfield. Are you good technically? Are you decent press resistance? Is your passing range good? Short and long. All right, cool. Join. That's where we're at.
Thing, bro. It's honestly
that's where we're at.
I swear to you, it's not hard.
It's not hard, man. It's not hard. I can't lie.
Never got someone a free. Go get me someone decent, bro. Anyone in that free agent market that I know, bro, I'll take him over Onana. I can't see what I've been seeing every big game. Europe, the Champions League alone, what he done was absolutely criminal. I ain't forgotten, bro. Galatasaray, Copenhagen, Bayern Munich. Bro, was cruising, gang. Was cruising.
You know, right now.
Don't forget Leon as well.
This season as well, he tried it. Premier League, Gibbs White. I can keep going, bro. You know how De Gea had that an hour thing? I'm telling you, we play Onana one more season. He's gonna get an hour too. I promise you, bro. You gotta get man out. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's true, you know.
And none of all these players we talking about as well, none of them take priority for me. So I'm not prioritizing a midfielder over an attacker or an attacker over a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Or something. For me, there is all. That's why, because one of the comments earlier said about can't change everyone. I'm talking about change the spine. You can do that. You can bring in 5 players. You can bring in another 10. You bring in a striker. You bring in 2 midfielders. You bring in a goalkeeper. That's 5. Cool. With the right outgoings, we sign those 5, and then maybe you promote a couple of youth players, maybe a couple of loan players. We're only playing 1 game a week for the vast majority of the season.
Yep.
No Europe. The squad don't need to be of a massive squad or of a certain level.
Adewale, don't do this, man. Don't do this. You know it's bad. You know it's bad, man. You know it's detrimental, bro. He needs to go, man. He's bad, bro. He's bad, guys. He's bad. Like it can't be. You can't sugarcoat it. You can't. You can't, guys. He's bad, man. He's bad.
We've look at all the great keepers we've had, and man are telling me he's not bad, bro. We're Man United, we're 15th, guys. Bro, we've never been in this position before. We have to scrap the whole thing. Even 5 ain't enough. United have never been here before. 15th. We lost to Spurs in a European final. Man are not taking this in. Like, get it into your head, man. Them stop making excuses for these players, bro.
Even his positioning for the goal. You know the position for the goal, yeah? He could have been in the better position, Man was inside the goal, bro. Brother, when you inside the goal, man. Brother, get out of the line and start, like, bro, man. Man was inside.
You know what's crazy?
The ball can go away from him because he's inside the goal, man.
He's just that bad that we just kind of like, he made that mistake and we didn't even get angry.
Yeah,
we're at just the acceptance stage of how bad you are. Once fans universally start getting mad about you making errors and mistakes, in particular cost us in a European final, that's when you know it is. We even get irate. We literally don't. It was points this season where I'm like, oh, Nada's not made a mistake in a minute. He's due. his mistake is round the corner in this next 2 to 3 games. It's like the Leon one. We all knew he was gonna make mistakes in that game, and he made 2. I'm saying a game we should have won. He made mistakes for both goals after running his mouth, and then needed a mental break because we were playing Newcastle away. That's what you said. No one told you to go and open and run your mouth about Leon.
Facts.
You chose to do
that. It's one of them where you know what it is, bro. It's like don't even prioritize anything. Just go and get where you need to go. You go and get a shopping list. You think you're prioritizing the shopping list? Oh, your mom tells you to bring the list. You don't bring that list back, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
I mean, you're in trouble, man. Unless you say you're going to find it, that's a whole other conversation. But you have to go and get that list. Wherever that priority is.
Even when you can't find it, you know what you get? There's a plan B. You can't find something, there's a plan B. You know what I'm saying? You can't get cornflakes. All right, let me just go get some frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Small box. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for sea salt, can't find it. You know what you go get? Table salt. You know, this is what you do.
That's it, bro. If you can't find milk, go and get almond.
There
you know what I mean, bro?
Balance.
You get what I'm trying to say, though, innit?
I said almond. I'm out.
Yeah, this guy.
Bro, almond's nice, you know, bro.
I'm on the oat, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not here to call milk. Get me. Oat, man. I hear it, man. When am I drinking the moose and that?
So funny, man.
Well, you right.
You
can't find the blue milk. You get what I'm saying? All right, let me go get the green lid milk. Then you get what I'm saying? You can't find the whole milk. You go get the green. The point is we're making. There's other options, people.
There's options, man.
NSG, bro.
I'm crying. Cheers, yo.
Yeah, NSG options, man. You know what I mean? That's how we're moving right now, man. So a big club like Man United can't be saying, yo, like that's us sorted out. Like we're good. Like you can't say you're good, man. You gotta fire shit, man. You know what I mean? This data, this Man United data, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just think for me, it's like, yeah, bro. We get players out and we bring players in, bro. And like I said, you know what I mean? You can forget about what was happening in that recruitment window. That 2023 killed us, innit? Let's be honest, man. 2023, 2024 killed us, innit? We slowly got back a little bit better last season with a few additions, but get rid of them players, bro. Yeah, man. We might see some improvements, man. But obviously, a lot of it comes down to the manager as well. You know, like we could say, like, yo, we get players in, but tactically, we still got to be good, man. Them like that's another thing as well. The manager's got to be good tactically. You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm just looking at it and going, I'm just relying on the play because this manager and his tactics, unless he has, I don't know, a manager personality transplant, is going to be still on the same foolishness. We just have enough good players that we get through games. Like you can't, like I could, if it, let's say it's Cunha and Mbeumo and let's say Betel, I could manage that. Just go out there and play. They don't need no tactical instructions like that. They don't. That trio is going to score goals and get assists. Same way if we get 2 midfielders of quality, they're going to just perform to a certain level.
Yeah.
So, and then obviously once this manager then goes, you then bring in a better manager who then gets more out of the players as well. Sure, everybody got a goal, man. Tyler Whaley, sure, treat it like bingo, man. Pick a number, and they can leave.
Pick a number.
That's the thing as well. Everyone keeps, just because we're focusing on one player, bro. We've just already said everyone can go. Apart from me, minus Kobe and Euro, and who else is there? I don't know. There you go. Other than that, like, it's what it is, bro. We just lost to Spurs. We're 15th place. Stop this. I don't know how to do this, bro. Like, you've got to take this in. You have to take this in. With Man United, bro, we lost to Spurs in the European final.
They're sacking their manager, by the way. You know, Ange, have you heard about that, man?
Yeah,
I heard about that. Is it true? Are they definitely sacking him?
I reckon tomorrow morning you'll hear something. But that guy was probably the first to be on it. Like he was with a couple of signings that have been this season. He's been the first to do it, and then it gets put out to the mainstream. They're sacking their manager after winning the Europa League. It shows that Tottenham got more standards than us, man. Them. Let's be honest.
If you do that, it is a statement of intent to say that season isn't going to be tolerated. It is a statement.
Bro, they got better standards than us, man. Who would have thought Daniel Levy would have better standards than Man United? we always used to laugh at Daniel Levy, you know. And I think I see Fabrizio Romano talking about it as well, just on his video, saying that they're looking at Marco Silva.
It's Thomas Frank, right?
With Frank, right? Yeah, Marco Silva, a couple of managers. So yeah, man, I reckon tomorrow morning you're probably gonna see it kind of go up somewhere. You know what I mean? Okay. So if they sack him, yeah, if it is true, then boy, man, they're saying, yo, this ain't good enough for our football club. And that's Tottenham.
They let it be known.
Crazy.
They let it be known that it won't be tolerated. I respect it.
For me, like I said, it is what it is. The manager's staying here. Nothing really we can do about it now. But next season, bro, he gonna have to buckle up his ideas, bro, and start performing. Because if you don't, then bro, we in big trouble.
No excuses. No excuses. If we do what we're supposed to do in the window, which I actually think we will have a good window, then we're not hearing nothing about we're not hearing no excuses about players having to bed in and lead in time and all that. This season, like man said, we finished 15th. I lost the Spurs in the European final. That's no excuses. You get no leeway or any rubbish.
Facts. Let me get these last super chats in. Getting an attacking wing back is more important than getting a keeper. Every goal now is Onana's fault. I get it. He's all that good. We have a lot of worse players than him in the starting lineup. And what about Luke Shaw? Sell or keep? Bloody hell. That Khalil, man, you should know our opinion on Luke Shaw, man.
Yo, we literally said sell everybody.
Boy.
Sell everybody.
You want.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo. Like, what are we doing here, mate? Sell everybody, mate. That Luke Shaw's very, very lucky, man. He's just lucky that he gets injured every time we're about to sell him. Do you know what I mean? Like him. That's why Lindelof has lasted that long, because he's been injured every time we're about to sell him.
Convenient injuries.
Available. And now Lindelof will be leaving after 8 years, being racking up that money, bro. Like, he's just not been ambitious enough to think, you know what? I'm gonna go on a different club, because he's like, yo, I'm at Man United. I'm on decent wages. I might as well stay, bro. I'm happy to be second fiddle. Can't be doing that, man. Can't be doing that.
That's what I've been doing this whole time. We're just so sentimental. We're happy to just leave players there. It doesn't happen at any other club, but United have allowed this so much, where players are just doing whatever, not playing, collecting a wage. Fire so. Everyone has got to go. It's that simple.
Yeah, it's got to be gone, man. That right there, that guy, man, Luke Shaw, man, it's disgraceful, man, how long he's been here, bro. For that long, man, and not be sold. But because probably, you know what it is as well? It's a fan base again. Same with Bruno, same with everyone. Fan base allow it to happen, man. But Luke Shaw, when he's fit, is the best player we've got. Luke Shaw, when he's on his day, he's the best we've got. So that seeps in. That's, you know, like it gets into the whole mentality of the football club, that the club, they say, rah, the fan base still like Luke Shaw. All right, we'll keep him. He has a little bit of a purple patch. Deserves a new contract. You know what I mean, bro? Like, literally had a bit of a purple patch under Ten Hag, new contract. Like, come on, man. Get out of there, bro. You know what I mean? But we'll enable it. And he's here till 2027. So it's like we ain't really gonna do much right now. Nobody's gonna really come in. Someone's gonna come in and say, yo, I want to buy Luke Shaw. No, really. They aren't, are they? You know what I mean? They're not. So we're going to have to wait, man. This Bruno Fernandes, like I said to you, Bruno Fernandes is the one. Once Bruno Fernandes goes, that's when, you know what, man, United then could be on a real, like, villain arc. They could be on a villain arc. They could be like, you know what, shit, we've just lost our players. We just lost Bruno Fernandes now. We have to replace him. Then maybe then the manager puts pressure on the board. Then there's a ripple effect. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sean, there's a ripple effect from that. Losing a big player, how do we then replace him? How do we then get players in now? You know, because whether we like it or not, the numbers that we've lost from him has to be spread out from the team. So then we are all bringing in numbers. We're all seeing that this team is fluid. Once we understand that, that's when United then can say, go on then. We could do that.
100%. Again, it's not a Bruno thing. It's just a whole club basis where we are in the position we are in. We need a whole rebuild, and Bruno allows you to do so much with the money you gather in. You're not going to get a chance again to get this type of money and this ability to rebuild. Because Bruno, you're not going to get the same money next summer. Yeah, you know I'm saying he's 31 guys in September, so it's just like
31.
That sends a message that, yo, no one is safe and United are actually serious about moving forward in their rebuild. I'm not saying Bruno is the problem. I'm just saying when you look at the wider context of thing, 100 million to reset in the position where we are in, it's a no-brainer. Even you got the likes of like Paul Scholes who said it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Paul Scholes said it. Yeah.
It's like you'd associate usually the United legends. No, he can't sell Bruno. Do you know what I mean? But they know, like, bro, this is a period we've never been in before. We have to move forward. Players have come and gone, bro. We're gonna be all right. It's not Bruno FC. It's not Maguire Shaw FC. It's just Man United, bro. We want the best for the club, and taking 100 million for a 31-year-old is the best right now. And that's just facts, bro.
Absolutely, man. Listen, we're gonna end it on there, people, man. What is the likes on right now? Let me see the likes right now. We have got 730 likes. Let's try getting up to 1,000 likes, people, man. If we can, man. Bruno Al Hilal, it will eventually happen, says Muppeteers. So yeah, it looks like he's on his way out, guys. We're gonna see Wagwan. I'll be back tomorrow, midday live, people. Midday live tomorrow. And obviously we've got a Straight Jacket podcast. So make sure tomorrow, got a busy day tomorrow. And obviously I'm on Troops' show as well, 11 a.m. Make sure you're there for that one, man. Shells, thank you very much for joining in, man. As always, bro.
Then, man, thank you for having me. Large up, Saeed. You know what I'm saying? Hardest working man on YouTube. And big shout out to Flawless, man. It's good to see you again, my boy.
Blessings, man. Big up, man. Every time, man. Big up.
Make sure you smash the likes, people. Smash it up.
Come on. Big up to you. And obviously, Flawless going live now, people. We're going to head over there, redirect to the Flawless Sarcasm City TV. Let them know what's coming on, bro. And your
man. Appreciate the redirect, people. We appreciate the redirect first and foremost, Saeed. Big up every single time. Shout out to Shells as well. Big up the chat before I even get into what I'm about to say, man. Run up the likes, man, because Saeed be out here working all the time, people. You lot delivering you lot great shows and having myself, Shells, and many others on his platform as well. Man's at 160k, so you already know.
I appreciate it, man.
So love that, man. So big up. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Yeah, Saeed's gonna redirect. We're gonna run some gaming, gonna run some pro clubs. Then I got the United Spurs show after that. And then following that, the United Liverpool show with Beijing Reds TV as well. All on the YouTube channel, people. So yeah, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube, Sarcasm City TV on Playback. Oh yeah, make sure you go subscribe to the Clips channel as well, people.
Yeah.
Sarcasm City TV Clips, where we just shout out to Prime. He be clipping up different things from different streams, funny moments, best moments, all that stuff. So yeah, blessings, man. Every time.
Yeah, big up Prime, man. Big up Prime, man. He's
every
doing his thing.
Shout out, man.
Yeah, big up Double A. Ash is on holiday, people. And so Ash is in Mallorca. I think not. Is he in Mallorca or Palma? Big up Ash if you're watching. And obviously Double A will be back next week, man. Just have some things to deal with. So
shout out Double A.
Yeah, shout out Double A as always, man. You get me? But yeah, man, people. Love every time. Sarcasm City TV raid. And I'll see you tomorrow.
We're fucking 15th. It's on the We're 15th. We are 15th, sir. We are 15th. We are 5 points away from relegation. Yeah? We are closer to the bottom than the top, bro. We ain't winning Europa. There's no European football next year.